Hey guys, it's Brittany. I wanted to come back on here and film a Hey guys, it's Brittany. I wanted to come back on here and film a mental hospital experience. So, if y'all haven't seen my video battling depression, anxiety, bipolar, OCD, PTSD, excuse me, and all those crazy things, I'll link it below. But when I was 18 or 19, I was hospitalized. I was suicidal. I had cut my wrists. I don't have any scars, but I was on Zoloft at the time, and I believe that I was too young, you know, to be on Zoloft at that time. The place where I went, I've been there 3 times, and I've been to a different one once. The first time I went in there, you could smoke in there. They had like a room, you know, where you can smoke, and it wasn't very structured. I still don't think it's structured. I know you can't smoke in there now. They give you the fake ones, but they also have you in with drug addicts, and I don't think that's necessarily right. That's how I learned, you know, what Suboxone was and all that kind of stuff was from the mental hospital. There was a guy in there that helped paint, and he was a cool ass guy. Like, he would take up your plates, he would get you pop, because you know they had like a pop, soda, Pepsi, whatever you want to call it, machine. He was a really cool guy. There was this old ass lady in there, and she'd come from like the nursing home or somewhere, and she was very well dressed, and she thought she was the Virgin Mary. She thought she was Priscilla Presley. She thought the Knox County cops, which is where I live, were the mafia. She was a crazy woman. I mean, she was crazy. And I mean that in like the most affectionate way possible. You know, I wouldn't say in a mean way because I'm crazy my own self. She said that she was the owner of the Cracker Barrel and that she was my mommy and she was going to write me a check for $1 million. I still, obviously, have not got my $1 million yet. And the lady had never smoked in her life, and she would come in the smoking room and she'd be like, "Light me a cigarette." And one time they came in there to give her medicine, the orderlies did, and she's like, "Hold on a minute, I'm smoking my cigarette." And the guy was like, "It's not even lit." And she's like, "Well, I'm pretending to smoke it." It was just, she was a hoot. And there's a guy that I've been in there, and we still talk sometimes to this day. He was a sweet guy. I don't really know exactly why he was in there. Mostly it was a lot of older people in there. There was a girl in there and that was in my room that was like a year older than me, and she she was in there for OCD. She just became a mom, and she was extremely OCD, and she had to be in there for those reasons. The second time I was in there, there was this guy and this other lady. This guy, he was of color, which there's nothing wrong with that. He got caught trying to have sex with a lady in the bathroom. And then he decided he liked me. He would write me these letters. He would follow me around. He said he had like 20-some kids. It was crazy, and I was very, 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 very uncomfortable with this person. You know, I told the nurses, you know, this freak won't leave me alone. I mean, it was like stalking, obsessive behavior on his part. As far as the actual facility, I don't think that it really helps you, because you have like a class in the morning and a class in the evening. You don't really do anything. They don't try to tell you how to redirect your thinking. They mostly just sedate you, because the first time I was in there, you know, your family can come visit you or whatever, and they gave me my night medicine in the morning, so I obviously slept all day long until it was visiting time. Then the third time was when I tried to overdose. I decided I was going to take a bunch of my medicine and kill myself, but obviously it didn't. My mom caught me before I'd done it, and it was in a couple hours away, and it was very structured. I did like that place. I didn't like that I was so far away from home. They separated the men and the women, which you're separated, but you're all. They have like in the other place, they have like where you socialize, and you don't sit and smoke as much as you want to. You only have like certain times where you can smoke, and it's like for 15 minutes at a time. And the men get to go in and smoke, so that's a good thing because there's some crazy people out there, like the guy that I just told you guys about. And then the third time, I don't really remember much about it yet. And then the last time I was in there, the same guy was in there, the African American guy. He was still relentlessly talking to me and everything. There was a woman there. There was a song on TV called Dirty Bit, and she got up and was like humping in the air. Oh my god, it was funny. She tried to hit nurses, and they had to give her like, I don't know if it was like something to sedate her and put her in like the padded room or whatever, but she was funny. But that's pretty much my experience in the mental hospitals. I do think the one that is local needs to be way more structured and give you more options with how to cope with things rather than just medicate you. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later. Bye.